What is up guys, my name is Chase and today we are going to be talking about the demo for WarioWare Get It Together. During Nintendo's E3 2021 presentation, they revealed a brand new WarioWare game. This came after some surveys were going around asking what price people would pay if there were hypothetically a new WarioWare game, which turned out just to mean we're getting a new WarioWare game. I've always enjoyed the WarioWare games, whether it was playing the GameCube one at family parties or even just trying to beat my own high score in WarioWare Touched. But once we finally saw some gameplay from this new WarioWare game, I'm not gonna lie, I was very hesitant. You see, WarioWare was getting to a similar point as the Mario Party series. On the Wii U, Nintendo released Game & Wario, which granted, it had its moments, but it definitely did not live up to the classic WarioWare games. So at this point, I had kind of lost hope in the WarioWare series. In this new game, WarioWare Get It Together, it seemed like they were throwing in a new gimmick that would take away from the traditional WarioWare gameplay. Especially considering that it seemed to heavily focus on 2-player co-op, I was worried it wouldn't live up to the 4-player party madness of the previous games. As much as I was hesitant about this game, I was still holding out hope that the game would be enjoyable. I mean, if anything, it's finally a return to form for the WarioWare series, which is something to look forward to. On August 19th, Nintendo randomly released a demo for WarioWare Get It Together on the eShop. Of course, I had to give it a spin, and oh boy, am I glad that I tried out this demo. So WarioWare Get It Together starts out with Wario creating his own video game. He tries to show it off to all of his friends, but instead, Wario and the gang end up getting sucked into the video game. Random side note, I had no idea that the WarioWare characters had voices.
Yo, hurry up and show us!
Anyway, the characters all get turned into these cute little chibi looking versions and become playable inside of the video game. I'm hoping there's more story to it because the demo just kind of throws you into the game. I'm guessing they're saving stuff for the full release of the game, but as a dedicated single player, I'm hoping that this game does deliver more for us lonelies. So once you start playing this game, you learn that these are all the classic microgames that we know and love, but now you're controlling a miniature Wario to get the tasks completed. And not only can you play as Wario, but you unlock more characters as you play, each with their own special ability. Wario has a jetpack and can bash sideways, Young Cricket can jump really high, and 18-bit can't move but can shoot projectiles. I really like how before you start the game, they give you a little side-scroller tutorial area to get to know how each character functions. It reminds me a bit of the practice screen on Mario Party, which gives you a chance to understand how the character works before starting. Anyway, you use each of these characters to get the on-screen instruction completed. I don't know if this is new to this game, but there's now an announcer that reads out the instructions.
Catch 2, leave the candy.
And as someone who has the reading ability of an ant, I love that this exists now. I was honestly pleasantly surprised how much fun I was having while playing this game. The really interesting thing is that while it is possible for every character to complete each microgame, you kind of start to learn which characters excel at which games. For example, I found Young Cricket to be really good for this microgame where you're trying to keep this ball in the air since he has the ability to jump. You start out by tag teaming 3 different characters, but once you unlock all of the characters that are available in the demo, you can swap between all of the characters, which ends up becoming complete madness. One of my favorite types of microgames in the WarioWare series are the ones that are based on actual Nintendo games. If only you could have seen my surprised Pikachu face when the Splatoon microgame popped up. And this game promises over 200 microgames, which I'm hoping will be way more long-term enjoyable than the handful of games we got with Game & Wario. Okay, so we learned that the gameplay is surprisingly really good, but what else does WarioWare Get It Together have to offer? This is where things get kind of weird. According to the official website, we have Story Mode, which is a 1 to 2 player mode in which you unlock all of the characters and other game modes. You have the Variety Pack, which offers several 1 to 4 player modes, similar to the party type of game modes from the previous WarioWares. And you have the Wario Cup, which from what I understand is just a high score based game mode using different types of challenges. I think this is a nice array of game modes. The Variety Pack in particular I think will be fun for people to bust out at at parties since it offers the most 1 to 4 player games. But one thing I think is really a bummer is that this game does not seem to have traditional online multiplayer. At least according to the website, story mode is 1 to 2 players on the same system or via local wireless. The variety pack is 1 to 4 players on the same system, and the Wario Cup is the only game mode that is online. But again, from what I understand, this is basically just an online leaderboard, so you're not actually playing alongside anybody online. On one hand, I can kind of understand. WarioWare can become a really fast-paced game where you need pinpoint accuracy, so maybe online multiplayer wouldn't work the best for this. But also, I mean, Super Mario Party got online multiplayer 3 years after it released, so who knows, maybe we'll get online multiplayer for WarioWare Get It Together in 2024. Overall, just based on the demo, I can say that WarioWare Get It Together seems like a really fun time. Even though I was very apprehensive about this new playstyle, it turns out to be very interesting and unique. Controlling your little character in these microgames is a different spin that I think works out really well. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the WarioWare Get It Together demo. If you want to see more of my video game reviews, make sure you check out some of the videos below. If you guys like this video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and ring that notification bell so you can see my review video once the full game comes out. For now, thank you for watching, my name is Chase, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.